What's going on, YouTube? How's everybody doing tonight? Arnie's hiding around the corner somewhere. As you can tell, yeah. So, I've been doing a little bit of work today on the hot wire foam cutter. Bad enough to where, yeah, I had to go get the ice pack because hand really was swelling up.
Oh, why did I do that command? Shoot.
What'd you do this time?
Hit the wrong button on the microwave.
Well, what'd you want to go do a smart thing like that for?
I hit defrost instead of cook.
So that's just going to take longer.
Hi, everyone.
Well, it showed I had 2 people in, and they bounced out. Let me guess. That's going to be Randy in there right now. Usually Randy's the first one to put something in the chat.
Yeah.
Well, whoever it was, they came in and they left. All right.
Ooh.
Now it's the other troublemaker, Wohawk.
Hi, Wohawk.
Robert, hey, I never say that you're trouble.
Hi, Robert. Oh.
See, there's Randy right there.
Hi, Randy.
Oh.
Where did I put that spray bottle?
Last place you used it. See? But just want to let everybody know that Popeye is going live tonight at 7 my time. So in an hour, or less than an hour, I'll shut this down. That way I can get over there and, bug him. But I have been doing a little bit more work on the foam hot wire cutter, but trying to hold that wire and crimp and this, that, and the other, with trying to do it one-handed. No, that's not working. Oh, Randy, what do you want to do all that for? I mean, yeah, we know that, but I mean, you gotta go see Dracula. Gotta go see that vampire to draw the. Good to see the vampire to draw the blood. See?
Hi, Crystal.
Yep. She's probably being. Yep. She's being like the Baja Man. She's letting the dog out.
Go, Scout.
You don't want to go.
That's the problem.
Well, she needs to. Oh, you got you a new Mies and keyboard?
Yeah. My Logitech one, the keys were sticking in. It was making the computer do things when I didn't want it to.
Stop spilling orange juice on it like Money did. Yeah, I wound up getting another one, and it finally gave out. That's why I went and got this one off Amazon. It's the I did the video on it. It's the Blue Finger mouse and keyboard. And weird thing about it was it's got the RGB lighting and everything to them, and it was actually cheaper than getting one without the RGB lighting.
Yeah.
I mean, that didn't make any sense. But, I can get a keyboard and mouse that's got the lights and everything for less money than a keyboard mouse without the lights. That makes no sense.
No. Yeah, I could have used my Bluetooth one, but if I need to get into a system BIOS for some reason, I can't with that.
Mm. Yeah, Randy. No, you definitely don't want to piss her off. But hi, Randy. Hi, Robert. Hey, Wohawk. Hello, Arnie. And that's everybody that's hiding in chat. So, and dog's in there upset at me because she smells something outside, but she can't get to it. And I won't let her just stay outside and investigate.
Yeah, unfortunately, we've had something that decided to be like a frog and croak at the back door. Yeah, because it stinks back there, and some flies are growing, and it's like, ugh. And unfortunately, it's right at the back door under the house.
Oh.
Or close to it.
I hope when you need that bottle opener, you can find it because I just tossed it. You had me open that bottle and then you left it.
What bottle?
The Coke bottle last week.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm moving stuff around right now so I can get this hat off. And I have a bottle opener that was in my weight. Emphasis on was.
Well, Randy, they probably was not wanting to give you a shot there.
Well, no, it's a psych doctor. Some of those meds are pretty.
Yeah, they don't go actually in the cheeks. They get you on the side.
They go in the hip.
Yeah. Oh, I can picture Randy getting that kind of shot, and him being like Pierce from MASH when Hot Lips gave him that shot. He's laughing about it. All of a sudden, she just jabbed him. And he's yeah.
Yeah, your mom's playing the I'm up, I'm down, I'm up, I'm up.
Yeah. Well, he might have to, they probably have a specific reason.
Well,
for wanting to do the blood draw.
Randy has admitted that he is autistic. Some of the medications that autistic people may be on are psychosomatic. In other words, they affect how he might react to things, and sometimes it can be in a negative way.
Right.
Yeah.
So, along with a regular medical doctor, because of the medications that are actually working for him, they need to make sure that he has a psych eval too, to make sure that the drugs don't say, hi, all of a sudden, hi, I love you, you're a sweetheart, and where's that knife?
Yeah.
Well,
And
Arnie, he's diabetic. Doctor may say, hey, we need to do a blood draw to test, see how this new drug might be.
Yeah.
Like I know years ago I had treatment for something. I don't remember exactly what it was. We're talking over 20 years ago. But all I remember they said, before we give you this drug and everything, we need to make sure that your liver and I forget what else they were talking about won't be affected by it.
Yeah.
So, had to go in for a blood draw.
Yeah.
Mimi. Hey, Roadrunner.
Hi, Roadrunner. Okay, dog's finally unpissed at me long enough to sit and eat.
Ah.
Well, because we've got the two different sizes on the dog food, she starves herself until either she has no choice but to eat the bigger chunks or we give her small food.
Yeah.
And I need to get rid of the big chunks without feeding the neighborhood dogs. Exactly, Wohawk.
Yeah.
Could you ground down the bigger chunks or not really?
No, because she had the big ones for over 6 months or more
Something like that.
before I started getting the small ones. She's just being stubborn right now because she thinks she can get away with it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like whenever we the other day when Crystal had to take me into the doctor to have those other 3 stitches. Come home and her food bowl, she gets mad because she gets locked up in the bedroom. She'll start moving her food bowl all over the floor. We found it. I've actually opened up the bedroom door and moved it out of the way.
Yeah.
How many times have I found it under the bed?
I quit counting.
Yeah. She gets mad because we're not there.
Yeah.
So that's fixing to change next month because she's going to be getting different food bowls set up.
Yeah. Sorry, this weather change has got me where I'm playing hat, cat, cough, cough.
Yeah, me too. It's bipolar weather.
Yeah.
Bipolar is not the word for it, but yeah, we'll go with that. Had the guys over here to work on the lawn this morning, and one of them, they're all in my crafting group, and one of them, she hadn't seen this room, so I showed it to her, and then I showed her my knitting machine because I was taking this hat off the Centro, and she's like, I want one of those. I want one of those. She said so she can sit there and do hats and stuff really easily.
Yeah.
Because she likes the idea of it, but she doesn't. I told her how much my Addy cost versus how much my Centro cost. She's like, yeah, I need the cheap one.
No.
Yeah, well, Wohawk, every time my grandmother went, they did a blood draw on her when she was 85, 88.
Front yard's not looking that bad. It's the backyard that's gotten really bad. That one there, yeah, it needs to get mowed and everything. But thank goodness you can't see it, so they're not saying anything.
Yeah, it's behind a fence. They can't do anything.
Yeah. Okay. I'm definitely I'm looking at some bowls and everything on Amazon.
Yeah.
No, not on the pink ones.
She can have pink. She's a girl.
No.
Quit being mean to your dog.
Not that mean. She let the dog out.
Yeah, there's a song, Who Let the Dogs Out? And here it's either me or Mayor letting the dog out.
All right, now this would work. Little 16-ounce food and water dish.
Yeah.
$4.41 on Amazon.
Pop it up here.
Let's see here. Hang on. Okay, let me. About right there.
That's what she's got right now, except the
It's
edge comes down.
right. And what I'm wanting to do is build something, kind of like that little stand you saw or showed me the other day.
Yeah, and that one's $20 for 2 bowls and stand. It's already set together.
True.
So I mean that's
don't need the 32-ounce. I'm going.
No.
I'm going just the 16-ounce would be fine, and all I got to do is build a little stand for that to go on. But
$20 for it already set up where you ain't got to do nothing.
true. Let me go see if I can find that one.
I'd have to go into Amazon and send you the link, and I'm not doing that right now.
No, because I found it.
I didn't realize he did that.
You're talking about that one there.
I showed you that one, but I got a different one.
Oh, you found a different one? Well, I know you showed me that one.
The one I picked is white, and it was down from that.
All right, let me go. I didn't see a white one anywhere. Everything's been black.
Well, it was a different setup.
Now, it also depends upon what you put in there as far as the search description. Also, I mean, like, I got one on here.
Give me just a second.
Well, I'm bringing the other one up.
Well, I'm signed in, so.
Yeah, but I found this one and got 10% off coupon, and it's
it's $12.
Oh, the one you found?
Yeah, it's a 50% off coupon too.
Oh.
Yeah, that's but.
I'm looking on here. Found one. It is white, but it's like $30.
This is what it is.
Okay. Nah, because that with it rocking like that, taking a chance of her spilling it all over the floor.
We can always put a block of wood or something underneath it to keep her from going too far down.
Yeah, well, like I said. What are you trying to show, Arnie?
Yeah, this is what I use for Layla here for her food.
Yeah, it's just like a shower mat or something like that.
Yeah.
It's a metal.
What we've got is just a couple of stainless steel bowls with the lip and everything at the bottom, and the little rubber ring has come off and everything. So yeah, she can sit there and scoot the whole thing around. And it's always her food bowl. She doesn't ever mess with the water. It's always the food.
Bull, she messed with the water the other day.
Did she?
Yeah, because of smudge, I had to go dump it out, and I had to move stuff around. And then we went to the doctor's appointment the other day. The water went across the room.
Okay.
Yeah, Dad had 2 metal bowls in it, and I just put 2 ceramic bowls in place of the metal because Layla likes the ceramic better than the metal.
Now here's one at 1709.
She doesn't get it from the jar. Hey, DC. I will give it, if I give her peanut butter, which isn't very often, that is a very special TREAT for her.
Hey, DC. See, I mean, there's that one there, and there's a 10% off coupon for that one.
Yeah.
So they knock it down a little bit more.
Yes, I got what's called a pixie cut. On females, it's called a pixie, but it's gone. This is the longest part of my hair. But yeah, I mean that's the same thing you were talking about. It's with her bowls that she has now. We can't make something like that because of how they're made.
Right, because the lip is on the bottom, and those got the lips on the top.
Yeah, and the bowl comes up and then down to floor level.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, let me go see if I can find those others that were like, they were not even $5 a piece. I mean, I did find some small ones that, like I said, they're not even $5, like not even $4.50 a piece.
Yeah, the problem is, you see, what we're talking about for dog bowl is when we have to lock her in the bedroom because we're going somewhere. She takes her bowl and scoots it all over the room.
Yeah.
She literally has put it under the bed and knocked into the bed so that there's stuff from underneath, dirt and dust and hair bunnies and everything else that has gotten into our food, and we've had to throw an entire brand new bowl of food out.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
the cat
we can see we can see what Dollar Tree's got, along with maybe Family Dollar or something like that.
Is that so?
But I was thinking, get those other bowls, since they're smaller, and like I said, they have the lip at the top, and so
yeah,
they, what she's got now. And,
yeah, if we've got the lip at the top, we can do what you're talking about.
Right, because I mean, how much plywood have I got around here?
Yeah. Hey, Robert, I said hi when I came in. I guess you didn't hear me.
Yeah. So I mean, it would not be all that difficult for me to make a little stand, for something like that to be in. I mean, really, I could do it out of what, 3 pieces, or depends upon how big it is, maybe 2, or even 1. Depends upon how big the plywood piece is I've got.
Yeah.
But trying to get something like that done right now, getting it cut down and everything, yeah, it'd be difficult.
It's just easier. I'll be honest, it's easier just to go in and buy it.
Yeah,
and buying it, I don't think higher at Walmart than.
Yeah, because right now I really don't think you want me around the table saw or miter saw right now. Or any saw blade.
Big, sharp, pointy sewing needle. I will sew your butt shut.
Oh, you're asking for trouble then.
No, because I'll kick you out of the house till you have the doctor fix it.
That's what I'm saying. I know you don't want me around anything's got a saw blade.
He's suggesting that he make a dog bowl stand.
Using the table saw or miter saw.
Okay, Mater, go into that.
That's where I'm going.
Cool.
Oh hell, yeah. So now that's not bad. We could do that.
What you want?
I mean, yeah, for $1.27.
Yeah, I mean it's the same bowl except you take the lid and come down at an angle.
Yeah.
I think it was like $8 at Walmart, 8 or
something
10.
like
Something. I don't know. Chris bought it, so.
that. Yeah. No, Randy, I'm not. I bet Chris will come out here and do it. Yep.
Yeah, Randy, if I was there, I wouldn't give him permission to use any power tool at the moment.
Well, I did use one today. And I used another one. Yes, actually, I used 2 different ones. No, 3 different ones yesterday.
What one did you use yesterday? Oh, the lawnmower.
Let's see. This one, that one, and the orange and black. No.
Tempting.
Chris was about ready to beat him upside the head.
Oh, I'm about to.
Hey, at least with the orange and black, I mean, being very careful, and I was definitely able to keep my fingers away from where it was operating at.
See, they've got a elevated dog bowl, which is basically the 2 dog bowls that she showed, and they're in a wire cage.
Yeah. I mean, all we need is, we could go and see what, if Walmart's got that. Actually, let me see.
I'm on Walmart right now.
Are you?
Yeah, you know their the water thing I have for the cats?
Yeah.
Yes, I have Wohawk, and no, that would be misery for me.
Okay, how did you look it up?
Dog bowls.
All right. Let me see.
See, it's saying silicone pet placemat, so basically. But it's coming up.
Well, they got one on here. The Go Fetch was a stand and everything for $7.70, and that actually have that in stock over here.
Yeah, see, that dog bowl that DC put up, I'm looking at it. It's $7.
Well, I'm looking at one on here. Looks almost like it. $2.13. Actually, no, they do have it here for $1.27.
Okay, I found I found her bowls, but they're pink.
Yeah. I mean, that one, like what DC was talking about, something like that would be, I think, perfect. I mean, for $1.27, like I said, all I need is, to know what the, I could measure the height of them, and then go, have, cut,
Okay,
all I need to know is the height and the diameter.
that's basically the dog bowl when it was brand new, except it was all silver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're $13 for a 2-pack. So that's not bad, but
Right. I mean, right now for $1.27 each, yeah,
yeah.
well, actually, this is what he wound up getting. I found it.
Okay.
So,
And I know he said they were like $10 each.
yeah.
They weren't cheap for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that right there. but that rubber ring
Ring.
around the bottom came off of both of them.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can tell that the lip of it and everything is at the bottom, so that
Yeah.
makes it easy for her to scoot around.
yeah, DC.
Yeah.
I have seen dogs do that time and time again, and it's
Yeah.
majority of it's attitude. All right, y'all guys are going to go bouncing around, so I'm shutting the camera down for a second.
All right, so I'd say we could probably check out.
We'll go hunting. We ain't got
Yeah.
there yet.
On J10 is where it's saying it's at.
Well, we ain't got there yet.
I know, but yeah, I mean that's an option. And like I said, all I need to know is the height of it and how big around, and all I need is two pieces. That maybe wider. No, actually it'd be 2 inches. So say if it's 10-inch diameter bowl on top, make it cut two pieces that are 12 inches long, but by that height, and then all I have to have something that's say 30 inches in length. That's say 30 by 12, and then all I got to do is get the holes marked and come in say quarter of an inch or so.
Yeah.
Cut that out with a jigsaw and get all that nailed together, and boom, just drop the bowls in.
Yeah. But that's down the road.
It's a small one. Yeah, she's small. Crystal, yeah, I mean, I picked her up. I mean, she's
a Chihuahua Corgi mix.
Yeah.
Her rib cage is this big around, and she literally stands about yay tall.
No, she's not that tall.
She's a knee-high ankle biter.
Yeah, knee high, yeah. That I'll agree on.
And that I call them knee-high ankle biters if they are below my mid-calf, and she is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She came up to me while I was in the bathroom earlier, and I had made her came in and like, take her out. She had to get up on her tiptoes to get her nose up to my knees, so to let me know I need to go.
Yep.
She has that corgi smile, because corgis are the only dog I know that always smile.
No, I mean the bag of dog food in the back hallway.
Yeah, I'm like, once I stand up, I'm like 6 steps from it here. Yeah. But in order to get it to her, I need to go get it and then go either come back here, go in our bedroom, or go around the kitchen and put it in there, because that's where her food is.
I mean, we got 2 ways of doing it. Either come in through where she's at right now, or actually come through the kitchen back into the bedroom.
Because there's the door. You see the door frame right there.
Yeah.
I can't go anymore because if I do, I'll mess up the knitting machine, which I need to add more yarn to. I got these 2, and I'm done with this yarn.
Hey, there's our crazy Canadian, Sarah.
Hey, Sarah.
Hey, Sarah.
Turn it on and walk away. You know the drill.
Hey, so where's our other Canadian, Uncle Mark? Where's he hiding at?
He's busy. He don't want to deal with you tonight.
Well, DC, most of your medium-sized dogs that I consider medium-sized would be large to you. Because, I know, and you already admitted you are vertically challenged.
Yeah, she grew up with an Irish Wolfhound. Yeah, that's a little dog. Duh, Sarah, duh.
Yeah.
When do you not?
I think up like this. I think one thing, the best dog that DC could probably get would be a Great Pyrenees. That way, she just throw a saddle on it and ride it to and from work.
True, but not quite. Yeah,
Oops.
exactly.
Yes,
DC.
Arnie?
Oops.
Stop straining yourself.
Yeah, of course we want to see.
I was just picking things up that fell.
Well, stop letting them fall down.
But yeah, DC, I grew up with mutts. That's all there was to it. I grew up on mutts. So I've had German shepherds. I've had a border collie, had red heeler, blue heeler, mixes for all of that.
Yeah. Well, I know I had we had one dog. It was a mix between a German Shepherd and wolf.
Chitchat.
Had the colors of the German Shepherd, but it had the short snout, just like a wolf.
I know we had some coyote cross. I don't think we had wolf.
We had wolf. And then now I do know that at one time we actually had a all black Cocker Spaniel.
Mm.
It just had that one little white spot, like right here, kind of like Luke.
Yeah, the only dog my dad would not allow was an all black dog. They're called angel eyes, and it's two white spots right up above the above each eye. That's the one superstition he had.
Yeah.
Is that one is supposed to be an omen.
Yeah, Randy.
Dollar Tree.
Yeah, that was years and years ago. Midnight was the name, and we actually had her before moved here to Ennis. Actually, my parents had her before I was even born.
Yep.
And now the funny thing about with her is that my parents said that she was a good babysitter.
Yeah.
She'd actually sit there and watch me, and if I moved the wrong way, she'd start getting burp, burp, burp.
Yep.
Well, they called her Midnight because she was, that cold black.
Like Smudge's back or her tail. Or Baby Girl. Because most of Baby Girl does have a few white hairs running around. But they're like, you get a spot this big around, you get one white hair.
Yeah.
So.
All right, there you go.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I like this black and white one and this blue and white. I do like those.
Yeah. All right, Randy, have a good evening.
Night, Randy.
Goof.
Yeah.
I've got less than 30 minutes before I'm actually going to be. I got about, not even 20 minutes. Because I'm going to shut it down because Popeye's going live tonight. He didn't go live tonight or last night for some reason. Okay, so now I just found out when I got over here to Facebook, come to find out there's going to be another benefit next month. Will be here in Ennis.
Okay.
Memorial Day weekend.
Yep. I can very well see that. Oh, that's end of May, so maybe you can ride around for a minute or two.
Maybe. Yeah, it's benefit. Going to do a benefit for one that lost his life. So maybe that one I can do the mini coasters and the drink holder.
At least the mini coasters.
Yeah.
I know with Peggy getting in there today, the front porch is going to be a lot more accessible.
Yeah, I know. She took out a couple of the
Hi.
planters.
Yep.
And of course, you got the some of the coasters. I don't know. I know I've got more of them. Where they're at, I don't know.
No, that should have been it.
Is it?
Otherwise, there was some that might have fallen out into the bottom of a planter, but you only had like 80 something.
Thought I had more than that. It's okay.
No, because I took a count when I took them.
Oh, well, I ain't making any more because that was definitely not worth it.
No.
Yeah.
But like you said, it was a use of scrap, so it's not a big deal.
I mean, I've got more of the scraps. I mean, if I wanted to, I could take the scraps I do have and make some small planter boxes. But nah, I'm not gonna worry about that.
Only if you don't have to do any cutting, but with a machine.
That's how they get made.
No.
Yeah. Well, I was watching one video from that bearded Viking guy, and he was showing how to make some that are like 12 inches tall and 12 inches square. Yeah. Those wouldn't be all that hard because I think I can make them out of the scrap I do have.
Yeah. What random message? You were talking about your dogs, and you said that you had a bull mastiff weighing 185 pound biscuit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know the girls at the group are still getting used to my hair. I have one of them, and she'll come up beside me and give me a hug, and she's doing this. She's petting my head.
Me or Crystal?
I've got it.
Oh, okay.
Yo. Do you mind if I show? Ah.
You've always sent it to me. She said don't. She didn't mind. Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind having a dog that big, but I could not have it in this house.
No. Oh, I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah. Those are some monsters.
Yeah, you grew up with that dog, and she's only 5 foot. The guy in the picture is probably about 5'10", 5'10", 6 foot.
Now, I did have at one time a husky. They had the blue eyes.
Yeah, we had one run around here a few months back. There was two of them. One was black, had the black saddle and the blue eyes.
Yeah.
Pardon me, the lasagna is coming back to haunt me.
Yeah.
And the other one, instead of black markings, had brown. And that is a rarity. It's just like a brown spotted Dalmatian.
Yeah.
That they have all brown and no black. Dalmatians are a mutation. And to have a brown one is a mutation of a mutation.
Now, what's the other rare mutation of a Dalmatian?
No spots.
Yep, all white.
After like six weeks or 6 months,
Now
because
they're born.
not all the time. There have been where they have been born. They look completely white, but their skin already has the markings on it. That's why when you shave a dog, a cat, or they've seen tigers that have been shaved, that you actually see the markings on their skin because of how it grows in.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 65-pound dog is good sized. I knew a lady, she was your size. She's like 5 foot, 95 pounds, soaking wet. And she had what's called a Harlequin Great Dane.
Ooh.
Yeah. That is a Great Dane, a Dalmatian Great Dane. A Dalmatian spotted Great Dane. And she was bitty bitty. And she took that. She said, "I put roller skates on and let him take me for a walk."
Well, I can see DC doing something like that.
Oh, I can see DC doing that with 2 of them taking her to work.
Yeah, I can see her holding on to the reins like this and going, left turn, right turn, stop.
Yep. Well, no, I can see her like have harnesses on them with a like the Seeing Eye dog has the metal handles for people that are really extremely blind instead of just a leash. She'd have one of those bars connected to both harnesses, and she's right in the middle of them. Go.
Yep.
Mush.
Hey,
But I mean, that is something I could see, but
I got a better idea. How about you go Roman
no.
and have them hooked up to a chariot?
Actually, I've seen people put dogs in horse. They have carriages that are made for dogs.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, get a couple of those Great Danes and everything, and hook them up to like the chariot, like in the Roman days.
They have them set up where you can put a dog up to that.
Yeah.
It's the pony traps is what they call them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. If I was as small as you, I could not. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Now, talking about that, now I did see one guy.
Layla.
He actually had something like that, but instead of dogs, he had a couple of motorcycles.
Yeah.
Going down the highway. He had 2
No.
motorcycles out there, and he was going down the highway, and he had the one handlebar right there in front of him that would control both of them.
No, I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now a mastiff and a well-trained pit bull, they have the chest muscles to be able to do that. Most mastiffs, especially the bigger ones like the bull mastiff, their muscle density in their chest, they were bred for that type of stuff.
You know what? I could do that with those 2 Predator 670s.
You have enough junk that needs to be sorted out back there. Don't start another project.
Why not? How many have I got on the list so far?
Honey, if I have to, I will find a way to finance a roll-off dumpster and get Kurt and Peggy out here.
Hey.
And tell them to hook a trailer up so they can load it up and take the scrap and keep the money.
No. But here's the thing. You only know the ones I've talked about. You don't know the ones I got here.
Don't start any new projects. Michael?
Well, I only got started back again on that one, but that's one that's been going.
Yeah, but they had to be able to run. That's why they have the muscle and the lung capacity to go.
Yeah.
Nope. As long as the animal is trained right, they're not going to bite. I knew someone who had a beautiful, beautiful girl. She's a beautiful baby, blonde. She had a white collar down the middle. She had a red nose because it was white underneath, and she come up just below my hip. Beautiful baby, pure blood pit bull.
What you want?
And I was working at a convenience store by an apartment complex. He come over. I said, I love her. She's adorable. I said, but she can't come inside. He goes, all right. He had her trained where if he looped the leash around a pole, she sat. She made, and she was on the sidewalk side of the pole, and she would look out into the parking lot.
That bad, Layla?
And had no problems with her. And he was the only customer I had. I said, do you mind introducing me to her so that if something ever happens, she doesn't attack me? He goes, yeah, no problems. Went outside and she just sniff, 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 lick. And I put my hand down like this. She just started scratching the ears and the neck and the back, and she about rolled over.
Yeah.
I have no idea what her name is. It's been 16 years? 18?
Ooh, a blue pit. Ooh,
Yeah. But I know I got to go to Walmart tomorrow, and I've got to go to UPS.
and of course, she's not going live Friday.
Nope, he actually paid for a date night.
Yep.
But I do need some money from him tomorrow.
Yeah, what?
Give me cards so your mom can have meds.
All right.
That's also one thing.
What you want?
All right. What'd you do this time?
I didn't do it.
All right, who's burning what in the kitchen?
Shouldn't be anybody in the kitchen.
Well, I'm hearing fire trucks.
Well, not me.
They're getting close too.
Yeah. See, what people call the pit bull temperament is nothing but BS. It is the aggressive, I'm nipping and all that. That is nothing but training. Pit bulls were bred as babysitters.
Yep.
They were bred to attack, but they attacked snakes and rodents that were coming after the kids.
Hey, barbecue.
Hey, barbecue.
Hi, barbecue.
You're coming in right as I'm about ready to shut it down.
Yeah, he's got a short
I'm
one
shutting it down early
today.
tonight. Yeah, I'm shutting it down early tonight because Popeye is going live tonight instead of last night. So I need to it goes live at 7. My time.
Yeah, and you have to you get to put up the lasagna again, which is just one serving, so it's enough for either you or for me tomorrow.
Or late night snack tonight.
Yeah, I don't care, but it ain't getting it in the bed.
All right.
Okay.
So barbecue, how's everything going out there in the shake and bake state?
Ugh. All right. I'm going to bed.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Who yanked her chain?
Oh, I love, honestly, I am not an animal person. I don't want to have pets. I came with pets. I came with a dog and a cat. And he had a cat and she passed away. And then he semi
Oh,
tamed a feral cat.
crazy as normal.
Semi tamed a feral cat, and now her daughter is in here.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But me personally, I have no problem living without an animal. They're great companions. Just because I don't personally care one way or another about having a pet, I will not mistreat them, and I will stand up to someone that is mistreating them.
Oh, before I, sign off and everything, because I got less than 5 minutes. Heard a good one, or I saw a good one on Facebook or YouTube. If a red bird has red chicks, a blue bird has blue chicks, a yellow bird has yellow chicks, what bird has no chicks?
A man.
1.
How about read between the lines?
Yeah, barbecue. I mean, I feel sad when they have to be put down, but I mean, if it's something, if they have cancer or they were in an accident and it's better for them to go instead of be in pain for the rest of their life, yeah, I'm going to feel sad about it.
Yep.
But if a dog has rabies and is attacking people, I will be one of the ones to pick up to dispose of the animal, and I will not be gentle about it.
All right, well, I got to shut this down.
Yeah.
Everything. So, Arnie, you got any final words?
Yeah, I hope everyone has a good night.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
See you guys next week.
Yeah. Crystal won't be live Friday because, like I said, we're going out and everything Friday. So, appreciate everybody that's come in tonight. Like I said, normally I do go 2 hours, but I didn't go live last night, so I got to get over and catch him. So, until next time, y'all stay safe and God bless, and we'll see you later.
Bye, everyone.
So, good night, everyone.